Hello students, welcome to the class. We have completed uh, three-fourth of the chapter, The Adventures of Toto, and we are going to proceed further now. As in the last class, we have seen that Toto was taken along, he was taken by grandfather along with him in a gunny bag, that is a canvas bag, which he had arranged for Toto. He had kept a nice, good hay down wherein Toto could sit comfortably, and he had pricked two holes for the bag wherein Toto could breathe in air. And when he was at the entrance of the platform, the ticket collector caught hold of him, wherein he was mistaken that Toto was a dog, and he charged a ticket for him, a sum of 3 rupees. And as soon as he charged 3 rupees, grandfather slowly took out one more animal from his pocket. And what was that? That was a small baby tortoise. And he asked the ticket collector whether he has to pay for him. But the ticket collector said it was not a dog and you need not pay for this little turtle. So grandfather managed both these animals, taking along with him to Sharanpur. Now at home, grandmother was not aware. Till now, she was not aware of Toto being kept at home. But now, uh, grandmother got to know that Toto was one of the family member. He was been brought by grandfather. Somehow she was been convinced that Toto was their little baby monkey. But when grandmother finally came to know that Toto's presence in the house, she allotted him space in the stable. A stable, a place where donkeys and horses are kept. It's a home for them. So Toto also was given a place in the stable to stay along with the donkey. They had one family donkey whose name was Nana. But what was the trouble Nana faced because of Toto? you know uh, Toto did not allow Nana to sleep at night, neither to rest properly during the daytime. What did Toto do? On the first night in the stable, when grandfather went to see whether Toto was having proper place or whether he was comfortable there, the main picture what grandfather saw there was he was pulling this Nana. He was trying to keep her head as far as possible from the bundle of hay. And what happened when grandfather gave Nana a slap across the haunches? She jerked back. She was taken aback, dragging Toto with her. Toto was sitting on the back of Nana, and both of them fell together. And what happened? Toto and Nana never became friends because they never went along with each other. When you don't go along with each other, especially when you try to make friends with your newcomers in class or whoever it is, if you get along with each other, you become very good friends. Otherwise, what happens? You never become good friends. So these both never became good friends now. Now, Toto used to enjoy having hot water bath. In winter season especially, he used to enjoy having warm water bath, and he would pretend to be very selfish before starting the bath because he would check the temperature of the water, whether the water is very hot or water is very cold or it is lukewarm or what it is. So he used to just put his hand into the water because he had seen the writer doing the same thing. And usually even we do the same thing when the water is very hot or cold. We just try to put our hand and just see the temperature. Accordingly, then we try to adjust ourselves. The same thing was done by Toto also. He just stepped into the tub when the water, if the water was little lukewarm, first he used to step into the tub, and then with at a time one foot and then the other, and slowly he used to sit into the tub, fully covered himself. Only the head he would just rotate, with his face out of it. And then what he used to do, he used to rub himself with a soap. And when water used to become cold, he would run out of the stove. He would run out of that tub, and he used to go in the kitchen in order to dry himself, because the place used to be very warm and he used to feel that heat, because outside the temperature was very cold as it was winter. So as soon as he used to run out of the tub, he used to run into the kitchen to dry himself and keep him warm. But Toto used to get angry, he used to get annoyed. Why? If anyone laughed upon him. Usually it happens when small kids, they come running out of the bathroom with a towel, and then if the towel slips down and without the clothes, we happen to see the little child and we start laughing, and then they feel very embarrassed. They feel, they get angry why everybody is laughing at us. So the same thing used to happen with Toto used to not like if anybody laughed at him. He would get hurt, and then he used to refuse to take bath. So the writer recollects an incident when Toto had almost boiled himself. So we know now Toto used to like having hot water bath. But one incident the writer would like to share with us, where literally Toto boiled himself, half boiled, you can say. Now, what was that incident? So once what happened, a grandmother had kept a large kettle on the stove and for the water to boil. And this little baby monkey, what did he do with his all mischievous things? He did not even see that the pot, that container was kept on the stove. Without just thinking, he just went and put his hand into that water, and the water was little lukewarm because it was just kept on the stove, it was not boiling as such. So he thought that the water is hot to have bath. He did not even see that it is on the flame, it is on the stove. And immediately he took out the lid of that. It was it was covered with a lid, and he immediately removed that lid from that container, that pot. And what did he do? He jumped into that container, that pot. And slowly he started thinking why the water is started what happened that all of a sudden that water started becoming hot and hotter and hotter. And he did not understand what was happening exactly. And as the flame was beneath that pot, the temperature started rising and water started boiling. And Toto was not understanding what was happening now. He wanted to jump out of the pot, but outside it was too cold. So he said, "Let me sit inside for some time." But as the time went, the water started becoming very hot now, and he couldn't jump out of that hot. He started jumping into the pot inside, and nobody was around, and he was literally half boiled in that boiled water. But to his good thing, grandmother arrived there and she took that half boiled monkey out of that container, that kettle, and thank God she came and she saved Toto from boiling in that hot water. So see, this little baby monkey, instead of sitting in one place or playing with others, he used to do all such mischievous things. So that's what we say, that monkeys are not not to be kept as pets, because they trouble a lot to everybody. So this was one kind of mischievous thing wherein he did and created trouble for himself also and for others also. Now this is one more incident where Toto was, you know uh, he troubled all, he troubled everybody, in fact, from the uh, house, animals as well as the people who are staying. So what has had happened, grandmother, she had placed all the dishes on the dining table, the plates, the glasses, and everything she had placed. And it was lunch time, and a dish was placed full of rice, on the dining table. And when the family members just came to have their lunch, what did they see? They saw that Toto was sitting on the dining table eating rice. And grandmother got angry. I said, this was kept for the family members, and why this baby monkey is sitting and having the rice? So she started scolding him. She started screaming loudly. And Toto was very angry on her because she started scolding him. And usually it happens in the human beings also, when small kids happen to do such thing, and when they are being scolded by the parents, they get angry, and whatever is there in the hand, they try to throw it down. The same thing happened. Toto also got angry and he started throwing the plates and the glasses on their faces. he threw a glass of water on their face. So these all things happened, and there was a lot of loss. All the crockeries were broken, and grandfather was called, and he came to see what Toto was exactly doing. And as soon as grandfather arrived there, Toto took the plate of rice which was there in his hand, and he went and he sat on the jackfruit tree. He went and he sat on the branch of a jackfruit tree, and he was not ready to come down. They were screaming. Grandmother was screaming loudly. She was saying, "You come down with that plate." But he was so annoyed. He was angry because grandmother scolded him, and he wanted to, take revenge sort of on her. So what did he do? After eating that rice, he threw that dish also, whatever he had in his hand, and it broke into several pieces. So naughty and so mischievous Toto was. So he had troubled everybody. And now looking at all this, grandfather thought, now this little baby monkey is not to be kept home. So finally, he realized that Toto was not suitable to be kept at home. They could not afford the frequent loss that he gave them. He tore the clothes of the narrator, the curtains and the wallpapers were torn. He broke the dishes. He started troubling all the animals, especially Nana, and he did not give them to have sound sleep at night. So many things he did. Literally, everybody was upset with his behavior. And at last, grandfather thought that this animal is not suitable to be kept at home as a pet. So I better return this baby monkey to the Tonga driver. So what did he do? He sold Toto back to the same Tonga driver for a sum of 3 rupees. He had purchased Toto for 5 rupees, but he sold back to him for 3 rupees. So this was the journey of Toto where it got end, and grandfather realized that not all animals are to be kept as pets at home. So what is the theme of this chapter now? It deals with the outcome of interaction between the humans and animals, and it shows that not only animals can adapt themselves to human the way of living, it requires a great deal of patience and skill to train the animals. Yes, it's true. Until and unless we train the animals, we cannot expect something good from them. When you keep pets at home, you usually train them, how to sit, how to eat, or how to walk along with you. Otherwise what happens? If they are not trained, they behave as and how they want. So it requires a great deal of patience. You should have a lot of patience, you should be calm enough, and you need to have skills to train these animals. Then only we can say that animals and humans can get along with each other. So here is the end of the chapter of the adventures of Toto. I hope you all have understood. Please go through the lesson. The notes will be forwarded to you in your app. Okay. Thank you.